Welcome to Black Sheep Tarot, and this is your host, Mario. And if you are a black sheep, welcome to your home away from home. We do things differently here, all right? Or I do things differently here at this channel. This is a new channel, so guess what? It ain't going to be the best, but you know, I wasn't the best at my other channel either. And my other channel had to do with childhood trauma. You know, and that's why I made this channel to combine what I went through and the trauma and tarot, combine them both and put out information out there that'll help people who did go through some trauma. Okay, because, you know, sometimes, right, sometimes we're too agreeable. Maybe sometimes we want to fit in too much. Sometimes maybe because of the trauma, you want to agree with everyone, right? Because, you know, you want to have a sense of belonging, all right? Maybe you have certain attachments, like in your relationships, maybe an anxious attachment, right? So you're not really available, right? Or maybe you do have a secure attachment, and good for you. Maybe you don't speak your feelings, right? Sometimes, right? Maybe you can't say no at work, right? Because you can't stand up for yourself or put boundaries. Things like that. That's what we're going to talk about here at Black Sheep Tarot. Also, what we do here is Carl Jung. His 12 archetypes, like the jester, right? Like the orphan, okay? Like the lover. Or the explorer. Things like that. Okay, and what we're also going to do here is the 7 deadly sins. We all struggle with something, right? I used to struggle with gluttony. I used to drink heavy for 20 some years. Okay, I first started drinking as a child because alcohol was around. And I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just saying that it was available, you know, and it was my choice to drink it, right? Another thing, you know, a lot of people suffer with is being lazy, like sloth, right? Or envy. You know, a lot of people get jealous of other people, right? Because they have a good life, or you're happy, or girls love you, and women love you, and, you know, people just like you in general. I've had that happen to me recently, right? You know, one of the worst things that can happen is someone being envious of your life. And it can get out of hand, right? They can gang stalk you. They can try to ruin all your relationships, or, you know, maybe they want to show people that you're a different person, blah, 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 by getting you upset, by picking at you and things like that. People are silly. Some people have too much time in their hands. But what are we talking about? We're talking about you. Today's energy check, all right? So I'm going to clear the air real quick. And I already did the cards, so I already shuffled them and everything. But let's see what we have today here for you. Hell yeah. Love is in the air, right? I'm looking for love. There's this particular person that I'm looking at. She's very sweet. She goes, she looks fabulous. Let's just say that, right? You know, girls at the gym looking fabulous, right? They only do squats or anything to help their bottom or their legs. And man, oof. Anyways, I'm with you on this. Okay, so unified love. Okay, equal give and take, right? It's time to pour into someone because maybe you've learned lessons, right? Like for me, right? I used to lay down with all sorts of people, right? Because, you know, there was things I needed. And abuse, neglect, narcissistic abuse. My mother wasn't around. And so all these things kind of added up to me going into drugs and alcohol and womanizing and P-Hub and toys for her and strip clubs and hoes, and it sounds like a mess, right? Maybe you're there, or maybe you know someone like that, right? So again, equal give and take. Looking for someone to actually give a crap about you, all right? Who's going to be home and not be sharing herself with someone else. Because a lot of people nowadays, especially these younger ladies, right? If we can call some of them ladies, right? They don't want to be in a relationship with you if you don't have a girlfriend. You see? They would rather be a side chick than someone's chick. You know, I don't understand it, but hey, it is what it is, right? And so you're looking for love, all right? That's where you find yourself right now. Okay, maybe you are maybe you've learned your lessons, right? Right? From giving into other people, pouring your cup into other people. Maybe you poured your cup into other people where it wasn't reciprocated, right? He or she took you for granted. She lied to you. He or she lied to you. It's just energy, okay? I'm a man, so I'm going to say she or her because I'm a man, right? So maybe, you know, she told you, I love you way too many times, right? And it really never meant anything, right? Because, oh, bye, honey. Oh, see you later, honey. Oh, how you doing, honey? Oh, I love you, honey. Sometimes we say too much, okay? And let's see what your past was like, okay? Maybe your past was like mine, kind of chaotic, right? Well, let's see. The Three of Wands. Maybe in your past, you had a lot of third parties. I know I did, right? Three of Wands, fire, passion, right? Sometimes we don't think, right? At least now you have emotions, meaning, hey, I learned that I can't just be, here it is, baby, right? Like the Wands, right? Because you had your inspiration, your urge to create. Maybe you had kids in the past, right? Maybe, you know, you couldn't help the fact that you kept sleeping around, right? And then, right, you had your Two of Wands, preparing, making your plans, going out at night, right? Talking to your buddies, getting your pals or your girls for girls' night out, and guess what was happening? You know what happens, right? Oh, I like that guy. Bang, bang, let's go to the car. I've been there, okay? Used to go to the clubs, talk to girls. The car was a safe place. And guess what? It didn't have to be good sex, right? It was just an experience. We just wanted an experience, right? So you waited for things to come in. You waited for things to change, right? With in your past, right? There you were, looking at like, man, where's my love? Where's my girl? Well, I mean, you really can't find love, right? If you're just looking for love in all the wrong places, right? You know, different beds, different experiences. Oh my God, you know, I was like that, right? So third parties, maybe. Okay, so let's check what your future looks like. I hope it's really, really good. Oh, shoot. Yes, your future looks good. Why? Because there you are. You're the female, right, in the center card, right? And the Knight of Wands, to me, represents that guy, right? And this Knight of Wands is always on the move, okay? His energy, right? Because there's a lot of wands here, all right? Passion, fire, creation, competition. Trying to maybe climb the corporate ladder to get the best kind of person in his life, right? All right, this person is young, you know, maybe in his 30s, right? He's prepared. He's willing to make an offer, right? And maybe this guy has learned his lesson. That he can't just be sharing his wand with anybody, right? And he's coming to you. He believes in taking charge. He believes in making the first move. He believes in taking care of you, right? Because he's creative, right? He's got the passion. He's got the drive to provide, right? A home, bills paid, your car's paid, your car note, and, you might have a really good life, right? Because he is the wands. He's a knight. He was a page, right? He was the page of wands, and he wants his next rung is the knight of wands, right? After that, you have the queen, and then after that, you have the king of wands. So this guy's ambitious. Obviously, he's on a roll. He wants to. He's motivated to climb up the ladder, if you will, and provide for you. So what's the point of all this? The point is that you are ready for love. And that's great because your past was a mess, like most of us, right? That's what we all do. We like to have all sorts of people experience this. And now you're having unified love. Someone's actually going to pour into you instead of you pouring into someone's cup and they don't pour into you. So your future looks fabulous. So I will see you in a later video. Have a great day.